Well, we are just 1 month away from a big vote here in Michigan. On May 5th, voters will decide if a sales tax hike should help fund road repairs across the Great Lakes state. It is called Proposal 1. Has a lot of people wondering exactly what it does. NBC 25's Walter Smith-Randolph joining us live tonight to explain the big question. Walter.
It's no secret, Michigan's roads are a mess. We are here on Willett Road, which is actually the Saginaw County, Genesee County line, and there was a white flag of sorts here. Take a look at this. This sign says deteriorating road. Well, lawmakers say they need Proposal 1 to pass so they don't have more signs like this one on roads like this one. But what exactly is Proposal 1? Well, let's break it down. When voters hit the polls May 5th, this is what they will see, Proposal 15-1. The main question, should Michiganders amend the state constitution to increase the sales tax to 7%? But before we get to that question, how did we get here in the first place?
Lawmakers should have done this probably years ago. They just never got around to it.
Never got around to it because, as Eric Lufer of the Citizens Research Council says, nobody wants to be that guy who raises taxes.
We're already kind of middle of the pack with how much we pay in total taxes on gas. If we escalate it higher, if we raise it higher, we'll be among the highest, and there being some conservative interest in the state, they didn't want that.
So they just dropped it in the laps of the voters.
So voters are left to make the decision, but what exactly does it do? Here's what you'll have to decide.
Number one, it's going to change the way we collect taxes on gasoline and how we fund the roads.
Which means raising the sales tax from 6% to 7%.
One of the first things that you're going to see is just when you buy goods at the store, there's going to be an extra 1% tax on them.
It would also eliminate the sales tax on gasoline, but change the 19 cents flat gas tax rate to a percentage, which means drivers would pay a minimum of 23 cents more a gallon at the pump.
And then the third basic thing, it's going to, because the sales tax hurts low-income people, it's going to give the low-income folks the earned income tax credit back again.
There are some people that are going to come out ahead in this proposal. This does increase the state's earned income tax credit, which is for low-income people, especially those with children. That increases from the 6% of the federal credit to 20%.
But when you break it down, it's pretty simple. We're going to increase the amount of taxation on fuel, but take the sales tax out of the taxation of fuel, and we don't want our schools to or local governments to be hurt by that. So we have to deal with that through the constitutional amendment.
Now, depending on who you ask, Proposal 1 is just as is a good thing or just as bad as these potholes right here. Now, over the next coming weeks, you'll hear from supporters and opponents of Proposal 1 like Governor Rick Snyder and Paul Mitchell. So stay tuned so you can make your own decision on May 5th. Reporting live from Clio, Walter Smith-Randolph, NBC 25 News.